Welcome to the Slouch Theory. Slouch Theory. Slouching. Slouching.
Recording in progress. And the recording the progress. Record. I like it like that. I like it like that. Oh shit, bro. Big Rita. This is gonna be a doozy. Where is the
My guy.
Europe? What's shaking, yo?
What's the name of the podcast?
Slouch Theory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It is you asked if there's homework or something to be aware of. If there's something that you should prepare. And I'm very glad to say absolutely not, never, ever would I. if it's me producing the podcast, if it's on my call, the last motherfucking thing that will ever occur is homework. No fucking part of me is gonna be handing out homework.
I feel you, bro. Let me get this dog. Make sure she ain't in the fucking bed.
We have two very small pets. I think our dogs are not visibly, because that don't really make sense. Variably, instinctually. There's a word. I have these very random TI moments where I try to use fucking big ass words that I've seen or heard through osmosis, and it mixes me up sometimes.
Oh man, I tell you what I think is happening. It's I think I'm on social media too much, and I dealt with predictive text for too long.
Yeah.
And I had started expecting the iPhone to finish what I was saying, and I forgot how to talk for a while. So I turned that shit off. I turned it off.
If you feel like that's happened to you, and how long you think that was something that was taking place?
Man, I noticed it maybe a year ago.
All right.
But I've had an iPhone for a long time, so you know.
So you like an early adopter in technology. You get shit when it come out.
Yeah.
All right. So
much.
if you feel like that, and you're not a person that grew up iPhone every fucking day, the kids that's coming up now, then they might actually end up being, for lack of a better term, socially retarded. Like they really might not be able to fucking talk and be a person.
You're right. We're too dependent. Like even in the emails
that's
now,
fucked up.
It's guessing what you want to say. If I say thank you, Gmail will be like, thank you for the email, or thank you, like, how you know my thoughts?
Yeah.
But I want to formulate my own thoughts. Like, don't do that shit.
Is that a feature in the phone? Is that something that you turn on and off?
Yes, you can turn it on and off. It's predictive text, but I call it predictive thought because what it's saying to me is the computer and the phone knows me so much that it knows what I want to say in this damn email.
That's the algorithm. So it's almost like, I feel like this algorithm thing is almost like there's degrees of what can be, not even what can be qualified as an algorithm, but there's degrees as where you are in the algorithm. There's like the big term where we all are subjected to it, because it's like, this is the shit that's in overall the Instagram, social media, the internet in general. It's its own singular algorithm. But it's like our phones and our computers and whatever we use for our sources of communication and entertainment has its own little stream of algorithm. And it's like, it's the algorithm that's attached to your like constant behavior. They like watch and monitor like what you into. Even when it comes to like the motherfucking porn. But I was thinking the advertisements.
Oh yeah.
They don't advertise the same shit to everybody. The shit that's on the left side of your screen on Facebook ain't gonna be on the left side of my screen.
Well, and it's too specific for the phones, for them to pretend like the phones aren't listening to us. It's
They don't even try to hide it no more. They don't even try to hide it no more.
If I'm talking about what they call it, if I'm talking about a pillow,
when you open your phone, a motherfucking pillow will appear.
Big facts, and it's gonna be on sale.
Will. Yes, it will.
And I'm
appear.
like, well, I gotta get the shit. I gotta get it. It's on sale. You know.
You a shopper?
I'm not a shopper. I'm not a shopper. I shop right now. I shop out of necessity. Like if I am on a gig with Cedric the Entertainer and we had a casino gig or something, all right, I'm going shopping to make sure I look straight because he rich.
Fly.
And so I can't be looking like the po bitch on the show. You know what I'm saying? He dresses rich.
I feel like that's that level of clean. I feel like that's a Southern thing. That level of I gotta get a new fit, and I mean head to toe. I'm not coming if I ain't got my head to toe new shit. I feel like that every time I've seen that sentiment, it's been from a person from the South.
I don't deny. I mean, we have a thing called Sunday best.
What's
thing called Sunday best, dog. This happens in church.
Let your sneakers get dirty, Rita.
I will let them get dirty. They can get dirty. But it is okay. I think maybe Dolly Parton said this, that if you are the star of the show, if you are performing, you need to look like it. You shouldn't be looking like the people in the crowd. Then you're not set apart. I know. What about the funny? Okay, I get that. Yes, it helps to be funny. You need to be funny. But some people want to look like a star too. I mean, it's just a part of the overall appeal. I look like a star. I'm performing like a star.
But then here's the thing with Dolly. Her lane, her stardom, her type, her archetype is associated with that, the words, glitz and glamour. Dolly is show woman shit. It's like big hair, rhinestones, bedazzled and sparkly. She's not just going up there flat-footed and just popping shit, just talking. Because look at some of these like shit. Like when we think about like the artists that we like, revered artists, the painters and shit like that, they kind of make Bummy look different somehow. Don't you?
Yeah.
You have your Basquiat's and the Warhols and all the big ass funky coat, nigga. And you could see that you can see like the style has a different purpose. Like it still does stand out. You don't look like everybody else in the audience, even though you're wearing common clothes.
All right, 2 thoughts. Since you brought up artists, I'm thinking about Earth, Wind, and Fire.
See, that's a big fucking show, though. That's a big ass show.
Prince, but if you think about the kings of comedy, they all had on suits. I don't know if this is racial. Even Martin Luther King them had on suits, and they were getting hosed down and dogged down.
But wait, in the 60s, them niggas ain't make nothing else but suits.
Gotta be fresh though, huh?
Back in them days, when you look further back in American fucking photography, it looked like between the years prior to the 70s, it looked like ain't nobody had athletic gear. Like the word athletic gear didn't exist. Every fucking picture, no matter where the fuck you seen that person, grocery store, the lawyer, the motherfucking fixing a car, the nigga had on a two-piece, like he had on a suit. There was no other
Hibbett
clothes.
Sports. Wasn't no Lululemon. Wasn't no
Hibbett. They was playing full-on baseball in the streets in hard bottoms. Like everybody, the only clothes that was available was suit clothes.
Yeah.
So it's not like people from the past ain't fuck with comfort. They didn't have it available to them.
But you can see why it's ingrained in us, because that's what we have.
That's
seen.
where we came from. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm from Mississippi, so in the black church, we
can't fuck around.
This.
Yeah.
Nah, and it's like, well, Jesus didn't wear none of this, but all right, whatever.
Jesus was chilling. He had on a robe and open-toe sandals. Relaxed, letting the body breathe.
Birkenstocks.
right? He letting the body breathe. He's allowing his foot that every time he takes a step, all his toes get contact with the floor. He got correct foot splay. His arch ain't got no problem because the shoes ain't all fucked up. He was in the way, like when I look at Muslims, I get jealous of the clothing.
Facts, because it's breathable,
bro. It's good fabric, and I know for a fucking fact they comfy.
Big facts.
They comfy.
That's how my wife want to dress. She just want to be comfortable. She don't like dressing up.
Comfy, bro. And here's the other thing while I think about it. I don't know if necessarily I'm gonna stop saying that because too many times now I found proof that I may or may not be able to be classified as cheap.
Cheap or frugal? Cheap or frugal?
I say frugal, but all of my people in my life say cheap. They say cheap. I mean,
that's subjective.
Thank you for the support. Cause motherfuckers treat me like I'm out here pinching pennies. The other night, yo, I went out with the homies after shows and shit, and we went to this fucking Spanish restaurant. This like breakfast spot. We get there, my son, Babbitt tells me there's a certain sandwich that got like octopus and chorizo and all this shit on there. He don't eat the chorizo, but eat everything else. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get the same shit, but I want everything that come with it on mine. I look on the menu. The menu says octopus, chorizo, fucking lettuce, this, that. Oh my God. And when I get the sandwich, I don't see no fucking chorizo. Everybody at the table is like, oh, just eat it. What's the problem? I'm like, thank you, Rita.
Hell no.
If I paid for it,
listen. Every piece of meat listed. I need it. Otherwise, you finna take $5 off. That's what you finna take $5 off for the chorizo.
The whole night they kept calling me Andre, get his money worth Thompson. They would not let me slide. And I'm like, why the fuck would I not want my money worth?
Yeah.
I can't even understand this concept of what you too cool to get what's owed to you. I don't live that way.
That's why we can't get reparations now.
Exactly. I wish you was there. That's a good argument. If I said reparations, this is all niggas. I would have had them. I would have had them. If I had a drop reparations.
That's why right there.
I was flabbergasted, so I couldn't think straight. I was too angry. I wanted my fucking chorizo. I needed that reparation.
They settling, man. Yeah, they settling. They see what's on the paper and not getting it, and they cool with it. Hell nah, we ain't on that way,
yo.
But on the slick though, I had an omelet the other day, and my wife was like, we not eating meat, and so I got a veggie omelet, and the omelet originally came with chorizo.
Yeah.
And so the omelet came, and about 15 bites in, I found a little piece of chorizo, and I don't know, man. That really touched my heart. Like I felt like God knew that I really wanted that chorizo and that omelet. God was like, I'm just gonna put a little drop,
sneak a little bit in there.
And I looked at my wife and I was like, I mean, it's there. I can't waste food.
You heard me tell him I ain't want it, right?
I said it. I said I didn't want it.
On me.
It's meant to be.
You can't put this on
Destiny.
me. This is the Lord's way.
Chorizo is my destiny. I love chorizo.
I really feel like, I don't know, like I support frugality in every context, yo. The idea, I think that's why I have such a hard time. Like, I don't think I ever like get fly. I don't, and it's not. Like,
I mean, I see you, man. You always relaxed.
Yeah, I don't think I get fly. I'm like, I can't even think of it.
Well, it's because you don't feel like you have anything to prove. You got your woman. If your woman is cool with you, that's all the approval you need. You are a beast on stage, so you don't need wardrobe approval on stage because you're a beast on stage. But in Mississippi or in the South, like I'm considered the comedian who's fly, comedian with the hats, and that's a thing. Like they fuck with it. And so I could do a show right now called Fedoras and Punchlines, and people
and they already know what it is.
yeah, denim and jokes, and they gonna come up with they denim on,
Yeah.
So it's damn near marketing strategy in itself.
No, I get it. It's valid, and it's like, all right, I don't, because I dressed like this before I had a girl, and I'm single now. I don't have a girl no more.
Mhm.
But
I'm sorry,
that
dog.
didn't. Yeah, it happened. But that
Alright.
didn't like stop me or change my thought of, oh, I gotta turn it up. I gotta kick it into, cause you know what it is? I kind of feel like this, where it's like, I kind of have this thing where I feel like I'm the one that can decide if my outfit is an outfit or not. Cause you know what it is? I see mad people, Rita. You can see a motherfucker dressed in some shit. You know, especially since you know clothes, you know how much the shit he got on cost, and the nigga still looks stupid, still look dumb. You done dropped the grip on your clothes, bro, and you look like a fucking idiot. That's like the worst to me. And then the fact that I'll be able to pull off $100 outfit and still have your shorty looking question, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, who's really winning? You drop 3 racks on your shit, and my shit costs a bus pass, baby, and you rough. I kind of like that.
No, you'll see that overindulgence in style in Atlanta. I mean,
Yeesh.
it's sick from top to bottom. They got the hat on, they got the cross, the men, they had the crossbody on, they got the Louis belt on. Is it real? I don't know. They got the socks on, they got the shoes on, and it's just like, all right,
What the house look like?
Facts. Do you even have a house?
What's your accounts look like?
Most of them don't have houses.
What does your body look like? Here's the thing. You gotta take all that shit off.
I see their booties because they be sagging. So I see the ass is a little loose, fam. You got a loose ass in the street. Yeah.
You're not fucking in the Fendi. You gotta take it off.
The mask always comes off. Yeah, it's overkill. And most of the times it is because you want to look a certain way for other people. You want them to look at you and say, oh, he must got money or she must got money. And I just be looking like, who is Louis Vuitton? Who the fuck is Fendi? Who are these people? How come we can't find black designers, spend less money, but still look fresh as hell? Like my wife has her own clothing line, Peace, Love, and Light. Every time I wear her stuff, every time I wear it, I get mad compliments. Ain't a F, a L, or V on it. Yeah. It's just swagger. It's just straight up style. So I wish we could get past that of making these other designers
like that
rich.
Shit comes with I think when you approach that, we're almost approaching the idea of like, you know that shit when they're saying the person's self-worth. You know, like there some people, this is how they sell us things. They, like the idea of certain sneakers being $200, $300, $400. A lot of times when people, 9 times out of 10, really, when a motherfucker buys those $400 sneakers, they don't, I don't feel like they conceptualize this. I feel like they buy the shoe and go, they're happy about the shoe, but subconsciously they think they just purchased cool.
Yeah.
Like they think they just purchased like that bravado, that all kind of shit that gotta come from your inside. You can't buy these things. But marketing has found a way to allow people to feel like if I spend a certain price tag, I can purchase cool. I can purchase the things that come with it. And it's like, sorry to say, bruh, it don't work like that.
No, because I'm the type, like if I see you out, you know, before I had a wife, if I see a woman out and she's fine and, you know, I follow on social media and I'm checking shorty out, you know, looks amazing. Yeah. Then she posts a status to say, one he do it, like WANT instead of WON apostrophe T. I'm like, I don't even care about your ass. I don't care about your body. You can't talk. We are not compatible. I'm just gonna be judging you the whole time. One, they do it. Sorry for your lost, LOST.
Yo, lost.
You're not attracted to me anymore. So the clothes don't.
I guess that's
You know
where
what I'm
we
saying?
differ.
The clothes don't supplement the personality.
Because I could say that woman wouldn't be attractive to me in the context of a relationship. But if the ass fat, the ass still fat. I don't need you to spell. I don't need you to spell a goddamn thing.
I am a grammar buff,
I
man.
don't need you to spell shit.
This is me. This is a non-negotiable. Grammar got to be on point for us to get it on. Okay.
Not to get it to for
Grammar
us to,
before sex.
for us to be getting it on multiple occasions. Then you got to be able to read and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Count. You know what I'm saying? But if this is supposed to be a little, I got the Jimmy hat on and this is a slide. We don't need education. Rita, we was fucking in bushes, Rita, back in the motherfucking Stone Ages. Ain't nobody could read shit.
Y'all asses was fucking in bushes. I was off to the side trying to sneak and read.
Ain't nobody could
I'm
read
off to the
shit.
side. Like in the beginning was the word.
Like, hey.
Nah, man.
you know,
I dry. Bad grammar, I am dry. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Bad grammar don't turn
understand
me
that.
on, yo.
I understand that. I'm thinking like, I don't like dumb. I can say I don't like dumb. But all of those things, these attributes would I only see it as something that can affect me if I decide that I want this person to be in my life.
Yeah.
If I know you're not going to be in my life, it kind of makes me go, well, your stupidity won't have enough time or access to affect me.
Mm-hmm.
So you being dumb, that's on you. But like, I ain't really got shit to do with that.
You just gotta protect your mind. You gotta protect your
I
brain.
agree. I
Here,
1000%
If you
agree.
hear the dumb shit long enough, you'll start just regurgitating it.
But that's
Because
the
right
key.
now the thing is your versus your. Everybody is typing your when it should be your. And I think maybe last week or something I was typing and I typed the wrong shit. And it's because I've been seeing the wrong shit. And it just got in me for a second. I'm like, oh no.
I feel
Oh
you.
no. Let me get my shit out, man. Here we
I
go.
feel you. But this is the thing. That's if that person is going to be in your life long enough or enough
Yeah.
for them to have some of their slip out. If you give them enough time for them to just be dumb and then you could, catch that shit through osmosis, then yes. But like, if I see Shorty on a loose Thursday every once in a while, ain't got nothing to do with me.
All right.
Read them the
See,
other day,
I
bitch,
care
good luck.
I care about the future about women. I care, Dre.
I care as well. I'm gonna be an
I care.
advocate. If she asks me for a book recommendation or what does this word mean, I'll do my best to guide her in the right direction. But you want me to make you literate? I no, I can't do that.
That's a lot of responsibility.
That's what I'm saying, and this is what I'm trying to get away with. I'm tired of being. It's too much responsibility and not enough credit. That's what I don't want. I'm not trying to pick that up. Pick up mad responsibility, and I ain't getting no credit. I ain't seeing no back pay. I'm good. If you can't read, you're gonna stay that way.
Jesus, Trey.
One supposed to do, Rita, teach her how to read.
A few words at least. At least get her started. Like, yo, take your
the
finger.
difference between a man's
This
love
helps.
and a woman's? That you're gonna
Probably
love them to
so.
the point that they're gonna learn to read.
Probably so, because that same woman would probably just fuck you, but she would fall in love with me.
That's fine, but now you gotta tell the bitch how to read every goddamn day. I'm out.
I
looking
mean,
at
but I'm a
signs,
nurturer.
reading my shit.
As a woman, I'm a nurturer.
Fuck
So
that.
I think women want that responsibility of nurturing. Some women want to save. They want to change. Now, I'm not of the mindset that you can change somebody. But women like to teach. We like to feel like we're being useful and helping our partner.
And the thing is, I've done that. Any girl that I've called my girlfriend or shit introduced to my peoples and everything, I don't come cheap with her. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna do all of the things that is to better one's life. We're gonna go to the museums and the book shits, and because whatever I'm interested in, I'm also gonna share. But the thing that I have an issue with is a lot of times it seems like you put them on to shit, you show them shit, mad months pass, they improve a little bit maybe, and then they go, this was me, I did all of this. I showed me all of this, I could read now, and it's like, yo, you're not gonna give me no credit, fam. That's
problematic.
Give me no credit. That's what I'm talking about. I'm fine with helping.
Yeah, I'm sneaking pictures then at the reading lesson. You just sneak a picture, be like
that type of shit.
Post
yo.
it. Caption.
Nah.
Caption. Dr. Seuss Day with Bay.
Like I'm all for the nurturing. I'm all for it, but it has to be reciprocal and mutually beneficial. If it feels like that I forgot where I heard this shit. This feel like I must have heard it from this got to be from somebody from the South. It feels Southern.
Hold on. Watch your mouth now.
If I pour into you, then my cup empty or some shit. I don't know. You feel what I was getting at?
Or we have a saying like you fattening the snake for the next person.
You see what I'm saying? Well, you see
sound
why I
like
said it sounds Southern? Because y'all be having these fucking sayings.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to fatten the snake and then somebody else get to eat the snake.
That's what I'm saying. It's that type of shit. I'm not into doing all of this work. Ain't that the terms of a bad investment? That's literally
with lack of reciprocity.
Because if you look at what the fucking what's that shit called? Shark Time or Shark Bath? Or the shit where the investors go and be like, yo, I want $62,000. Shark Tank, Shark Bath. Fuck wrong with me.
I was trying to get the clues. I'm like, yo, Dre know that's some exclusive shit I ain't never heard of.
But when you watch them niggas, they be like, yo, if I'm not getting nothing back, if what's my benefit? Why should I give you this money? What the fuck would I ever get out of this? You hear the Kevin dude, he will shit on a person so quick. He like, your idea stinks, bro. If I give you this money, I'm gonna be as poor as you. Like, he will say this shit, and it's like, it's true. People be mad at him talking about it's too harsh. Fuck that. It's the truth. I ain't trying to.
Well, there is a such thing as low risk investors and high risk investors, and I think that in the arena of love, any risk,
Rita,
any risk is high.
Rita, you just said in the arena of love, Rita.
In the realm of love, the risks and the investments are going to be high.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, you can take low risks. You can take them, but you're not gonna find your soulmate that way. You got to take risks.
God damn it, soulmate. You believe the soulmate is a real concept?
Yes, soulmates, soul ties. You know, that person.
Explain soul ties. What's soul tie?
To me, it's very simple. Like, even when you move on from somebody, you know, if you see them, something gonna pop up. Old feelings.
Oh, absolutely. I understand that. Yeah. Even if you see a picture or see their name or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Or their car passes by. They ain't
similar
got to be
car.
in it. Yeah. They don't have to be in it.
I get that.
I think that's a soul tie, you know.
I understand that.
and if people would really admit that they experienced that, where even if you have moved on, you're, you know, happy with your new person, it might have been somebody from your past who you just may never shake. Now on social media, they be like, you know, you can't move on until you cut ties with everybody from your past. Well, that sounds nice, but it's you know, it's not always easy.
It's not practical.
No, it's not, and that's why I get what Will and Jada be saying. You know, he's like, Will was explaining how they are faithful to each other. They're monogamous. when they were monogamous, they agreed on monogamy. They've never cheated, which means they have discussed when they wanted to step out of the relationship. And I think that kind of openness would save a lot of relationships, because now if you cheat, if you have an unpure thought about somebody, it's like the relationship is over.
Yeah.
But you know, us being entertainers, we have so many experiences with so many different people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, chemistry could happen. And I don't know, I think we just need to be a little more open and realistic when it comes to monogamy and communicating with your partner about what you're feeling, instead of just being like, all right, it's this or that. You know what I mean?
I get that. And I feel like that's like, you see, I see a lot when people are like, they say humans, they make this broad statement, humans aren't monogamous. Or they'll say humans are. But I feel like it's more like, human race is funny because it's like, it is one human thing. You know what I'm saying? We're all technically, all of our livers are in the same spot. We all process glycogen virtually the same. The only time there's differences is if there's like a disease of some sort. Like we are virtually the same, but there's like degrees and differences and capabilities. Like I feel like when I decide that I'm in a relationship and I'm all big-eyed and goofy about a girl, I could shut it down and not fuck with nobody. I could full on discipline, like look yourself in the mirror, keep your dick in your pants, dummy, and I could just not fuck with nobody. But then there's people that's like, that don't so much work. And then also I'll keep it like this too, because I just have to, like, this is an honest moment. I haven't stood the test of time. The longest relationship I ever had was almost 4 years. So that's not
that's not long enough.
Yeah, that's not like, oh, you was faithful for 27. I ain't do shit yet. I'm aware I ain't do shit yet. So I'll give that credit as well, that I'm a fucking rookie in the arena of love.
That should be the name of this podcast, man.
Yo, the arena of love. Facts. I'm dead ass writing that shit down. The arena of love. But yeah, like.
But I mean, what you just said, there's a lot of truth to that. That if you decide to keep your dick in your pants, you will. It's a decision.
Yeah.
One of my former bosses told me, and he was like, all people need to cheat is an opportunity. But if you don't create the opportunity, you don't cheat.
Rita, when I was in a relationship, I would on purpose. I could sense when I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know if I'm bugging, but it feel like she liked me.
Mm-hmm.
It just feel like it. I could just be wrong and being a cocky asshole right now, but I kind of feel like she liked me. Why the fuck you asking me if I need water? You just dumb shit. Like, I should leave right now. I'll just leave. Fucking conversation abruptly ends. I'll be like, I gotta go. Because you looking at me too much and all of this shit, and I don't want to give you the chance to snipe because you. So I was good for leaving early. I'll dip. I'm not hanging out at the party. I'll just leave.
That's a choice, because your coochie antennas are going off. Like, we all got coochie antennas. You know what I'm saying? And you make a choice. They be like, oh, they be going off. They be going off. You make a choice. But some people are like, I wanna dwell in.
But here's the thing too. So a lot that would keep me out of it was my effort to avoid trouble. Literal effort to avoid trouble. Because it's like the idea that, oh, I'm gonna cheat real quick and nothing is gonna happen it's false. In some capacity, something is gonna happen. Maybe not now. You got to think about all kind of shit. Suppose you have sex with the girl and she not as mentally stable as you would need someone to be. Now she has a good reason to become an issue in your life. And that's the type of shit I be thinking of. Like, I'll see a girl, I remember this one chick was like giving me like energy, but it was aggressive, Rita. It came with like some heat on her, and I was like, I know for a fact, if I accept this, and I actually, because here's the thing, she looked delicious.
Yeah.
She looked
Most
delicious,
of them do.
nigga.
Most of them do.
Oh shit. So then my stupid ass gonna do what? Try to fuck great. I'm gonna try my best. Got my cleats on, huh? Got Gatorade, citrulline. I'm getting amino acids before the game. I don't need to be doing that because she gonna have a good enough reason to stay and become an issue for me. I don't want nothing slowing down this career, yo. I don't want nothing. I don't want.
Well,
no
that's why.
of...
Yeah, that I mean, the pandemic probably saved a lot of relationships. I don't know, maybe it did because people were in the house, and also I would have been scared to try to fool around with somebody.
Absolutely, yeah, because you think you're gonna die.
Nah, this bitch might have COVID. I ain't trying to die for the person, you know.
Yeah, you gonna die.
But yeah, like fucking
That's
with
the
somebody.
worst way to find out you was cheating. You get your shorty sick because you got COVID pussy. Ho! You got me sick, bitch.
How do you eulogize that person?
You got me a bat disease because you wanted some loose vagina. Oh shit, you going to hell twice.
Yeah, that's even worse. That's even worse.
That
so yeah, new people is definitely a hell no. Because of where we are in our careers, you don't even know the motive.
Yo,
you don't know the motive.
That comes up too, where I'm like, yo, why are you interested in me? Are you interested in me because of what you think my life is like? Are you interested in me because of who the fuck I am? What I like? It is. There's so many. I did like. That's the thing. When you was talking about my ex and shit like that, like a big part of it, I wanted that ghetto dream of, look at these two little ghetto motherfuckers making it out the hood. You know what I'm saying? She loved them when nobody knew what blah 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 blah. But that's so, like you said, you brought up cheating, and prior to this experience, I would have understood. At least I thought in the context of like what could cause a relationship to dissolve would be, the classics, the classics, the red flag classics, the cheating, the domestic abuse. She punched you or some shit, or y'all in the street, she crashed you. You know what I'm saying? The big shit.
Yeah.
But nobody tells you that's not the entire game. There's way more other shit. She probably didn't cheat, but maybe it's not a red flag. Maybe the flag pink or fuchsia or
yellow.
Yeah, it's like still some other shit that you're not aware of. It's not the big classic shit that everybody talks about in their songs. It's different. She ain't stealing your money or no shit. It's like, damn, I didn't even know that there's other levels to this game. There's other levels to the arena.
Oh yeah, I mean, I will be married to my wife for 2 years come July. And
y'all dated for how long and then married for how long?
We dated for a year.
Oh, so like the full spectrum of this is under 5.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Now, granted, we've both been married before.
I have different stakes in the game already. I already know what's up.
We know we want. We know we don't want. But as you mentioned, the little stuff.
Yeah.
Living with somebody is completely different than dating. Living and being married to somebody and having to coexist every day. I mean, it's a multitude of things that I'm grateful I don't have to deal with. But say y'all have different cleanliness practices. That could make a woman fucking disgusted.
Or a man.
Facts. Either way, it could make a man disgusted.
Men are just gross. We not gross. I be sweeping shit.
Yeah. But think about a woman who don't sweep, who don't clean up, she don't do nothing. You're like, oh wait, you just fine? Like that's all you bring to the table? But my wife, she has the domestic qualities that are really helpful, you know, because I keep thinking like, yo, if she couldn't cook so well, it might be a little problematic. Or if she weren't so understanding of my career, that would be problematic too. You know, insecurities like worried about what you're doing every time you go out, or being overbearing.
Where
yeah,
as you get a thing, you're like you're happy, but the thing almost signifies to them your leaving or ascension. Like it's almost threatening getting a good thing, even though you possibly aren't, you know, living or speaking in that context. You're like, nah, this is work. I'm happy to get work. I'm not gonna fuck half of Atlanta because I got a new gig now. Like,
right.
But the people that aren't in it, I guess a lot of times they don't see it that way. So that understanding thing is wildly important.
Yeah, and it's important for your partner, I've learned, to have their own thing going as well, so they are not so obsessed and consumed with you that's when all the shit starts to pop up, like the insecurity and the worried about what you're doing and the questioning you and I feel lonely. You know, my wife is an artist too, and so she is equally as busy creating, and so she understands. So there has to be some degree of either compatibility or understanding when you are dating an entertainer or dating an artist, period. You know, and compatibility in terms of personality. You know, I am an introvert, and so there has to be a balance that I strike between wanting to stay at home all the fucking time and just going out because my wife wants to go out. Because if it were left to me, I would just stay in the house all goddamn day, you know. But things like that, introvert versus extrovert, somebody who's a creative versus somebody who's not, doesn't have anything going for themselves. Those are the little things that are going to make a big difference over time. Yeah.
That shit is huge.
Families too, blending of families. You don't suspect that the family could cause a wedge in your relationship, but it can.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It feels
I'm
crazy.
thankful my wife and my mom fuck with each other. Like that is whoo. You talking about, and they two women, so if they didn't get along, shit would be tense, fam.
Yeah, I've dealt with that where I was like going to certain events, going to like a baby shower, or going to meet somebody of their family, and I'm just like, damn, why don't y'all like me? We don't even know each other. What the fuck? Like, like what? How? Why y'all acting like this? We have no.
Because you didn't have on a suit, nigga. That's why. You came in there with your hoodie on.
I definitely pulled up as Dre, and that's the other thing too. I if that really is the truth, I would love it, because it's like I'm never gonna not be me. I work too hard to find me, to get me, to be me, to do all, and to make you comfortable. I gotta go get weird. Your auntie, how about that? Fuck that. Never, nah. And that's the other thing too, where it's like, if I've done this intentionally before, like in the past, I've gone out on dates with like intentionally, I am not getting fly for this shit. I'm pulling up. That's how I got dressed for the date. I mean, this shit took 20 minutes to put this clothes on, and I'm pulling up. The only thing that is a constant, my hygiene is immaculate. Aside from that, I'm pulling up. Yeah, my sneakers dirty.
So what would constitute, what would warrant Dre dressing up?
What would warrant? It got to be something important. I put on a suit when I went to a funeral.
Okay.
I put on a suit for a wedding. I went to a homie's wedding recently. I ain't put on a suit just because I was broke at that time and I ain't have one, but I made effort to look like I cared. You know,
Khakis,
I did
button
make
down.
effort. I had a button down. I had on some motherfucking what you call them shits, boat shoes, Sperry's, and I tried to look.
Okay.
They was wearing pink, so I put on a pink shirt. I was doing shit to be like, yo, I'm broke as fuck, but yo, your boy's here. Like I was, hey. So I did that.
It's the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts. But if it's something that's gonna be on completely 100% on my accord, I'm coming as what my spirit tell me to come as. If I so happen to feel like throwing on some big pants and that shirt that got Goku on it, that's what the fuck I'm gonna wear. And if you can't get with it, it only makes me go, thank you, bitch, because this me. I'm not trying to be with nobody or be around nobody that I gotta hide me from. I'm too much of one nigga. I'm not hiding.
I feel you. And if we're being honest, fashion is a social construct. Who the fuck even determines what's formal? Who determines what's high fashion? Probably some white person in Paris. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for going against the grain. So we can have new social constructs, new norms.
I love looking at fucking anime, because so many of the characters, they have clothing that is related to who and what they are. Their clothes serve them as function. The character whose hands turn into fucking fire wears short sleeve shirts. You know what I'm saying? The character who, and I look at that shit and I kind of indirectly through osmosis kind of model myself after that, because it's like one of the things that I do when I buy jeans, buy pants, or anything, if I can't do a pistol squat, I don't really like the pants. Pistol squat is a one-legged ass to your ankle squat. And
yeah, I see you do it on Instagram.
Right? So, and this is the thing, like, I value movement. I love the idea that we out to dinner, and if I see a skateboard on the floor, I don't know, I might fucking skate now. Like,
yeah.
Like, this is just how I think. I want to hop over a fucking fence for no goddamn reason. And I want clothes to allow me to be. Like, I don't like, clothes don't own me. I own the clothes. If that's, yes, I'll fucking like, I've done it before. I got fitted caps that we was out and I just seen, this was during the pandemic. You know, we had the restaurants outside. So they got them big ass fire pit metal shits.
Hold on, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Hey, doing a podcast. Call you right back.
Rita gotta get cows and shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, go ahead. I'm listening, bro.
But yeah, they had this fire, this fucking localized fire pit, and something. I'm just talking to the homies. We ordering food. This is not a thought that I came there with. We are talking. The waiter is standing right there, and he's asking us what we want to eat. But I just saw the fire just caught my attention, and it just felt right. I just took my hat off and I burned it. And then I just put that shit right back on, and everybody's looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? But it didn't feel unnatural to me. It felt like I was supposed to do that. And I just put the hat back on. The hat is like fucking frayed and smoking. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take the chicken Francais. Like, but that's what I am. And I'm not deviating from it. I love that freedom.
Well, you are highly advanced, my brother, because it sounds like you don't have an attachment to things.
I do not want to. I so do not want to. I have a goal.
Yeah.
I super don't. I love the idea of having the means but not wanting. I don't want to want a bunch of shit. Like, I truly.
Now I am anti. Yes, I'm with you on that. Now, I am anti heels. I've never liked wearing heels my whole life. I started playing drums when I was 8 years old, and I had to stop wearing skirts and shit. And I got to start wearing pants, and I'm thinking, oh, this is lit. My legs can be open, like I'm just free. I'm not bound by a goofy ass skirt. And when I see people in public with house shoes and shit on, them fluffy ass shoes, my wife got some. She claimed they ain't house shoes, but I'm like, what if you gotta run from a nigga?
I agree with that. I wouldn't put on no I got stupid ass house shoes in the house. I'm not putting these bitches on to go to the motherfucking corner store. These
It's not
funky
safe,
bitches
man.
belong in the crib.
It's not
However,
safe.
Big Rita, these right here, these are $20 shoes. They usually use them for like kung fu competitions and training and shit like that. Oh, let me get the.
It's soft on the bottom.
Oh yeah, it's a. That's the whole heel. It's hardly any fucking. There's almost nothing there.
All right.
Right. So
Yeah.
them shit's $20. I go jogging in those. I go to the store. I'm outside with it. I pull up on you with them. I'll pull up on you with them. And I don't care, because another thing is I value movement, right? So one of the things I look at shoes, and I love shoes. I like a nice sneaker, a boot, and all of that shit. I love fashion. I can get lost in it as well. But the idea of function also is extremely attractive to me.
Yeah.
You know, like when I learned what a foot splay was, it like lit the fuck up in my mind. Like, wow, how dare they not incorporate that basic human necessity into our shoes? Our feet needs, in order to maintain good foot health, full foot function, and to constantly have your muscles in the feet be activated, you have to have the ability to touch, use each toe, make contact. This is how people have such shitty balance, because your foot has been trained to not have balance no fucking more. You're not gonna have balance until you put on new balance. You need these thick ass soles and corrective arches and all this extra shit. Meanwhile, your foot was born complete. I want to just be complete already. I love the idea that I came down to this earth and I'm already done and complete. And if I decide to use something, I'm the one that give it significance. It is insignificant until I touch it.
You was goddamn preacher. You don't even know it, bro.
Oh shit.
You a preacher, man. You're a preacher.
From you, that's a huge.
Because I feel all of that. I feel all of that because, you know, the reason I stopped wearing heels on stage is because it literally inhibited me. I could not function. I couldn't move. I was less physical. I was self-conscious because I'm not used to being in heels. And I said, why am I subjecting myself to this inhibition? Why am I doing this?
Facts.
And so I took them off. I stopped wearing them, and I wear wedge shoes sometimes, or regular tennis shoes. And the energy, my performance is completely different. I'm loose. I may jump off the stage. I can't do none of that shit. So when it gets to the point that it's impacting my performance, all right, it's time to adjust.
Yeah, I felt the same way. Like I would feel that self, like body awareness or whatever. If I wore a tight shirt, like where I've learned to not wear no tight shirts and shit like that, because it feels this is it. Because all right, being a man in a tight shirt, there's different experiences. Where it's like if you're in bad shape, then you have the archetype in your mind of you was in the club and you see a nigga in a tight ass muscle shirt and you're in bad shape, so you just look like an idiot. But then if the dude is in good shape and has on the muscle shirt, then he's just like, ew, nigga, we get it. You're in good shape. What the fuck? It's annoying. And then wearing the clothes myself, it felt like I don't like when fabric be sucked onto me and I gotta like adjust the fabric all the fucking time. I want to just be and flow, and I want to be a big ass kid just flowing. I don't want to fucking have all my clothes all around my neck, nigga. I'm choked the fuck up. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Now imagine wearing a bra, nigga. That's what that shit
got your
feels
titties
like.
in a fucking chokehold.
It's horrible. I don't have one on right now. You didn't even know, but I don't have one on right now because my wife's whole phrase is free the titties. That's her thing. Free the titties. Free the titties. Now, granted, certain women can't go too free with the titties or they'll be loose and hurting. You know, certain women, they can't run without a bra. It's just, it would be painful. But this idea that a woman has to wear a bra so she doesn't tempt a man is bullshit. Same as a woman having to go into a fucking pod to breastfeed is bullshit. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of
breastfeed
these
pods?
things, yeah, the airport, you know, and because men out here be like, oh, it's tempting, or it's not right for you to have your nipple out. Nigga, I'm feeding my child. This is food. You eating your Starbucks. My son is drinking milk.
And then just on the base, just the simple, most basic part of it is, it's not a titty that wants you, so you just ignore the titty, dude. It's
can't not a sexually
well, if I
functioning
see
titty.
it, I gotta touch it. You can't do that, nigga. It's not the titty for you.
Most women will tell you it's not a sexually functioning titty because it hurts. So they're not even thinking about getting nipples sucked in that way.
Aside from the breastfeeding, just the freeing the titty thing, I remember this is burned in my memory. I can't even help it. I'm at LaGuardia Community College. I'm sitting on a bench, an empty ass bench. You know, you in college, you burning time between fucking classes and shit. I'm sitting on this bench, ain't nobody there, hallway empty. I see a young lady coming down the hallway. She has on, you ever seen those like bodybuilder tank tops where it's a tank top, but it's not really on you, it's not covering shit, right?
It's like a skinny tank.
She got one of them's on and it's loose, right? So I see she walking up. She puts her purse down on the bench next to me. She bends over to start searching through the purse. And Rita, Big Rita, look at me, eye contact. I did not see side boob, Rita. I seen with a T. I seen the whole titties, both of them, moving. They was she's searching through the purse. Titties is gone. Ain't no babies around. I don't even think this bitch got kids. You in college. You probably the same age as me. And it's just
and what?
That
and what?
Now think about that. Suppose I'm just walking free nuts. My shit just moving through the earth, living life. No drawers. Oh, look, I gotta stop and check my wallet. I'm checking my wallet, dick swinging. It's uncomfortable because you trying your best to be like, don't look, be a person, don't look, oh shit. Rita.
It wouldn't be uncomfortable if we normalized it. It's the fact that it's not normalized, that it feels forbidden, right? And so then that's when you have motherfuckers trying to rape.
Well, I was just sitting there on some don't look, oh shit, nigga, it was like that. That was
right. But your human instinct is to just look. And what if you just looked and went on about your fucking day, right?
That's what happened. I looked, I saw the titty, I enjoyed the titty I saw, and I don't think she ever found what she was looking for because she didn't pull nothing out the bag. She ain't do shit. She closed that bitch back up, threw it on her shoulder, and walked the fuck off. I was like, did you just stop and show me the titties? Made my day better. I ain't mad. You have a good one. And that was it. I sat there. I finished. I went to English, and that was the rest of the day. But that titty's in my brain till I see the next plane.
What if we normalize loose titties and loose nuts? I think there would be less objectification, hypersexualization.
I think the people.
I really do.
In general,
Me Too shit. I think it'll be less of that.
I hear that and agree with that, but I think it comes from your ability to it's just like understanding. Because when I saw her, nothing in me was like, I have anything to do with this. I felt and knew that I have nothing to do with this. This isn't happening at me, to me, or whatever. I'm here. I'm seeing it. But as far as like my autonomy, nothing is going on. So I didn't like say shit to her. I ain't comment. We both, she saw me look and she looked at me. And that was the thing. I swear she has to know because it was such a pleasant moment. She just smiled and kept titty searching. And that was the end of it. And I was just like, all right, I don't know what the fuck. Just went on about my day. And I feel like a lot of times people feel as though your actions, they must respond. They feel like they must get involved. It has to do something with their existence. They can't just see and let be. They feel like they must become involved, and I think that's a huge fucking problem. Like,
but I think that's because so much is forbidden. I think if things were a little more loose and open, we would be less, greedy.
What's missing to create this openness? What is needed? What do you feel like you have that is allowing you to see the openness that may not be, just out in the world, just common?
I have an open-minded wife, for one thing, who talks with me about these things and opens my mind, because I'm from the conservative South Bible Belt.
Yeah.
So what's lacking is the eradication of conservatism. That's what's lacking. It's a bunch of old white men, unqualified ass white men, are the gatekeepers of every fucking thing. And they are the reasons that so many people are miserable, because they're trying to control everybody. But they're hypocrites, because the same thing that they are admonishing, they desire.
Oh, they always getting caught with prostitutes, getting caught with a gay guy, getting caught with all kinds of shit. Yeah.
So they are obsessed with this feeling of self-righteousness, knowing all the while that they prefer openness and a liberal way of life too. So and until they are overtaken, we just gonna keep doing this cat and mouse shit.
But this is
because
the thing.
We won't normalize anything.
I know there's like, all right, in every time, the archetypes that we fall under have existed. You know what I mean? Like, if we were to trace back, not necessarily our family tree, but maybe our mental family tree, or our personalities, our influences, you would find not replicas, but just similarities in different time frames, no matter where you are. You can find a black woman or a black man in 1950, 1850, 1750 that would fit your archetype of that time. So we were present. The mind was present. The open mind is present. The idea of the liberation or whatever is there. But just like that is there, the opposite is also there. So there's a younger person who is as much of a fucking dickhead as the old white man from 1962. But and this motherfucker is 21 and he's a dirty asshole already.
But that's learned behavior though.
You don't nope.
That's learned behavior, because you got the Bible, you got the Constitution. That's learned. Somebody taught them that shit. They adopted those beliefs. I don't think they came here thinking that. And you speak of who is the originator of muddying the mind. Who is the originator of fucking up open-mindedness?
I feel like everybody has this thing of, there's like a self-governing thing where you can tell because oftentimes, not even oftentimes, nearly every fucking time, if something has gone right in your life or if something has gone wrong in your life, you the fucking one that did it. You made you eat that shit. You also made you write them jokes. So the whole thing is, how do you get to govern with self? Are you gonna allow yourself to think these new thoughts and go down that path and let go, relinquish your identity? Because a lot of times people get caught up in they feel the new thought coming in and they go, I have to reject it because I've already set up camp over here.
Yep.
I set up camp over here, so I can't get new thoughts because then everything I built over here is wrong. People gotta freaking realize that it's okay that all the shit you built is wrong. Nigga, build some other shit. You can build more stuff.
That shit will never happen, Dre.
And that's the fucking problem.
That's
a problem, fam.
It will never happen. until the rest of us mount up.
Mm.
Until it's enough of us.
How
We
the
are
fuck-
outnumbered
how
right
the fuck
now.
do we do that?
Having this conversation and putting it out there, and somebody gonna be like, you know
All
what, they
Fair
right.
enough. Fair enough.
We joining the open-minded brigade too.
Yeah, fair enough. They can see through like, okay, look at their relationship, look at how they speak, they identify with it, and then they replicate that in their lives, and then the people that they have influence on, they influence them. It's like a kinetic chain. I get
it's
it.
more, and it's more possible now than ever because we have the freedom on these platforms.
True.
I mean, back in the day, black people couldn't read, we couldn't speak.
Facts.
Now we all over Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, saying whatever we want to say. So there is room. There is room for recruiting.
But
you know,
this is the one problem. This sentence right here. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
oh man,
That right there, you already know what it is because you heard it. I know for a fact you tried to give somebody some game and they was like, I ain't trying to hear this. Because it comes once you get it, now you gotta do it. And they know that. Subconsciously, they're aware of fuck. If they tell me how to eat well or change my body, then I have to go fucking do it.
Yeah, you can't
And I don't
rely
have
on
the-
ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, they don't have the excuses no more. And motherfuckers love the ability to have the excuse. They want to be able to be like,
Yeah.
I ain't know.
Chris, that's what Chris Rock said. Motherfuckers
Oh yeah, niggas love
to
not.
know. I
I
don't
remember
know.
Niggas
That's what
love
he's talking
not
about.
knowing.
That's what he's talking about. Because if you claim you don't know, then you don't have accountability.
You're not responsible for fucking nothing.
So as soon as you get the knowledge, you're accountable. And
That's a-
clearly, we have a problem with accountability in this country.
Why? Like, I don't, because here's the thing this is why I don't get it. I understand if the alternative yielded benefits, either equal to or greater than, but the alternative usually gives you less. You end up
What
with,
you mean for black people? The
For
alternative
anybody
is working
to-
out
to-
fine for white people.
nah, I mean, kind of not, because if you speak to virtually any of them, they're miserable. They're not happy. So
Feel threatened.
yeah, despite you saying that, well, I have my credit card, I have my I get to fly to and then you're still, the suicide rates is high as fuck in these white countries and areas, and they taking some hard ass drugs. There's shit that people trying to stuff down, bro. You can't hide it. You can't run from it.
Well, I now this may be a little controversial, but I am convinced that white men commit suicide more often than black men because they have smaller dicks. And I do believe that. Think about it, Dre. Think about it.
Shit.
A white man with a small dick gets fired from his job. He comes home. Wife, I lost my job. Boom, boom. He killed the family. Himself is over. Black man with a big dick comes home. Says, wife, I lost my job. I can't bring home any money, but you can get this dick. And a black woman will be like, cool. You bet, long as you giving me something, nigga. Okay. But a white man cannot even offer dick in the interim. So that's why they popping themselves off.
Have you
it.
ever in your times dated, approached, seen a white man? Not paid any attention to one?
One
check
time
one
in
out?
Dallas.
One time
It was
in Dallas. That sounds
One
like a
time
movie,
in
nigga. One time in Dallas.
This is facts, man. One time in Dallas, I was at this show, and this white man was at the show, younger. You know, we were both young. He had on J's. He had on some nigga Nikes, and a ponytail and a black dude's hairline. And he stepped to me. He stepped to me like a real man. He stepped to me like a real man.
That's
You know,
fucking
he's like, "You
funny.
funny. I'm attracted to you. I want to see if I can get to know you. We connected on Instagram. And, we messaged back and forth for a little bit on Instagram. And then it's like my ancestors was like, bitch, no.
Fuck you do.
So I just stopped talking to him abruptly. I was like, my bad. Harriet.
Oh, shit.
So, no.
One time in
That shit lasted a smooth 2 months before I was like, I can't do this. So I ain't never seen a white peen in the flesh, and I do not desire to.
One time in Dallas. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of white dudes that may hear this and go, fuck out of here, Rita. I'm packing that slacking.
They said Pete Davidson got that schlong, boy.
Oh, see, that's the other thing. The fact that this nigga, that's insane. That I've never met Pete. I think I seen him at I think New York Comedy Club one time, but this is like I was probably like 3 or 4 years in at this moment, and that was the only time I ever seen Pete in person. Quick, seen him go up, do a set, he left, and yet for no reason, no effort of my own. Why the fuck I keep knowing how this nigga dick? Why? It's no effort. I had nothing to do with this. I didn't type it in. I didn't go nothing. I didn't go try to befriend him or nothing. It keep getting into my world. That's
because it's an anomaly, man.
That's insane.
Most black comics are expected to have big dicks, but it's like, oh, Pete, he's one of them super mutant ninjas. He ain't no regular white. That's why you always go hear about the one white man with a big dick.
It's so fucking crazy. I'm like, damn, son, I did no effort. I ain't do nothing. How the fuck I keep finding out about the? You know what? Let's go back to social media. Social media is a bitch, especially Twitter. Twitter, I feel like Twitter brings. I know for a fact of me, Twitter brings the dirt out of me. Twitter can make. I ain't never seen as much titties and ass and all of this extra shit than I have on Twitter. Twitter brings garbage out of me.
I'm the least active on Twitter. I have.
That's smart. That's probably why you have good mental health. Stay the fuck off of there.
I can't.
Stay.
I remember when I dropped a song about Kamala Harris. I posted the song on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Killing on TikTok. They're primarily nice on TikTok. For the most part, they're nice on YouTube. Twitter, oh man, and partially Instagram. They were featuring me on Hotep websites.
Oh shit.
Calling me a coon and
and
Twitter. The comments on Twitter are really vicious, and I'm like, why? I'm not gonna let these strangers fucking insult me. You don't deserve a response. None of that. Just fuck you,
Yeah.
Because the difference between you and me, you sitting behind a computer typing shit about somebody who's making money. So what the fuck you doing with your life? You can't monetize. Can you monetize a tweet?
The biggest thing is not even just the money. It's just that you wasn't afraid to put you out there. That's the shit that bothered me. It's like, fine. All right, fine. Let's say we make money at this because we're blessed to reach a level. But at least you are also capable to put yourself out there as well.
That's the difference.
That's the shit. They don't fucking do that. They be so comfortable popping so much shit about everybody. But I can't check for your art, for your thoughts.
Not at all.
What the fuck?
And that's what I'm saying.
Into the world. Put something into the world. Come get involved.
That's what I'm saying. You're not my equal.
Yo.
You're not my equal. You don't deserve a response.
That's a fucking.
We're not on the same level.
We don't take the same chances.
Nah, I take chances every fucking day. In my career. Tweeting somebody. That's not
living behind some shit.
You a fucking coward.
That shit, yo. That part, like, fine, I get it. Okay, the game is the game. Money is how money is. That has no bearings on you, the individual. You could still put yourself out there. You can still join the game if you want to talk shit. Come get in the arena, motherfucker. Since you want to be, you got all this shit to say.
They ain't gonna answer them invites though. They not gonna answer them invites.
That'd be the most corniest shit in the world. Y'all gonna just sit on the sideline, fat mouthing with no type of realization of the situation. That shit.
Yeah, you
corny
tell them to
as
pull up, they not gonna pull up, dog. They not
like I
gonna
will
pull
talk
up.
shit about anything, but I also am fully aware of it. Like I'll pop shit about the WNBA, and I know for a fact 97% of the league, 99% of the league, probably be 100, will smoke my individual boots. I'm fully aware of this. But I'm not. That's not what I do. So if you whack over there on fucking New York Liberty, y'all trash. All of this layups. Ugh. She can come look at my stand up and be like, "Nigga, you not doing shit." The fuck? I listen to your podcast, Dre. Shut the fuck up. And then we could joke about teasing each other because we both put ourselves out there. We both real. We both made the effort and took the chance.
Yeah, but if she approached you, you would pull up to the party.
I would definitely.
Like,
and if she was like, "Yo, since I'm trash, come bring your little stupid ass to this court and watch me smoke you," and I'll go, "I bet you gonna smoke me, bitch," and I'm still pulling up. I'm still gonna pull up, and I'm gonna let you cross the fuck out of me because that's gonna be funny. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
But these people tweeting, they not gonna pull up, man.
Nah.
They just little Twitter cowards and social media
That's
cowards.
just so ass.
I just let them do what they do, man. Now, some years ago, I was responding. I would screenshot somebody and just have my followers go in, you know.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, no, this is probably giving them some satisfaction. This is making them feel like I care about what they have to say. So I don't respond now. I just block.
Fuck yeah. It's a useful tool. I've recently, when my Comedy Central shit got released, and it's so funny because there's certain people who their goal is to find something to say.
Yes.
That's the goal. That's what the goal is. Because I didn't realize this until when you look at the comments of different comedy videos and whatever, the funnier the content, the dumber the comments get. They gotta find something to say. They'll be like,
right,
that nigga's shirt backwards. Like they have to find something. And it's like, okay.
Yeah. But it's because they're miserable.
Yeah, this ain't got shit to do with me. This is just
nothing.
How you live your life.
Projecting. No happy person, no self-actualized person is doing that.
Fact.
They're just not. Because I'm self-actualized for the most part. I'm happy enough. I don't have time to leave negative comments. I just don't. I don't make time to leave negative comments. Even if I see something I don't fuck with, I'm just like, I don't fuck with that.
That made me think of the body positive thing, and the way, I ain't gonna. I see dudes ODing. The girl posts her picture. She a bigger girl. She got on her bathing suit. She posts, the caption says, "I love myself. I'm having a great day. Love the beach." And then some dude is like, "You fat, disgusting." And it's like, bruh, well, for one, just based on this simple concept, what's her other options? To hate herself? There's
to kill herself?
Yeah, what the fuck else? She didn't say nothing, nigga. There's no other. That's the option. She's supposed to go to the beach and enjoy sand, son. If you don't want to fuck, just don't fuck. There's nothing else for you to do. Just don't say nothing. The fuck you gotta tell her, I will never fuck you. You wasn't going to anyway.
Also, that nigga probably wouldn't fuck himself.
Oh my God, I hate that.
Himself, he unfuckable.
I hate that. I hate seeing a nigga pop so much shit, and I know for a fact by looking at your unfortunately built ass, you can't even do one pull up, and you call yourself a grown man. That's disgusting. You sicken me. To any man out there listening to this, you an adult nigga, and you can't do 5 straight strict pull-ups. You a hoe. You and your auntie and your daddy. You a hoe. That's weird, son. You can't be fat mouthing and you can't lift your own body weight. You bugging out, son.
There we go.
You tweaking. That's the new fucking rule. You can't talk shit unless you can lift your body weight. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up.
It's so many of them out there like this, and I'm just like, man, I want to get off social media, dog. That's my goal. People like,
Facts,
we should go.
Rita. Get
I
big
want
enough
to
to not
generate
need
enough income to
it. Real
do
shit.
what
Real shit.
Donald Glover does. He just posts. He
And
get
then
on and
dip.
be like, yo, I got this shit going on. Then he get off. Beyonce get on and be like, I'm still rich, bitches. And then she gets off.
Real shit.
That's what I want to do.
Real
I
shit.
just want to create and not feel this pressure to perform for people on a fucking website.
Facts. Get
You
big
do that enough.
you do not
So I
need
gotta
that shit.
perform in person and I gotta perform on social media.
Real.
This is a lot. This is asking a lot.
I'm with it. I'm fucking with it. That's the fact. I want to do the same thing. Yo, Rita, thank you for doing the show. The floor
Appreciate you
is
having me,
absolutely
Drake.
yours. You can tell. I don't listen. When I say that, I mean it. If you end up talking for 45 minutes, I'm dead ass. I'm gonna sit here and listen for 40. Say whatever the fuck you need to say, want to say, anything. You got it. I'm putting the mic down. It's yours.
All right. Well, first off, thanks for having me, Dre. I want to say that you have added a lot of value to my life since I met you in May of 2021. I have never seen somebody be himself so much unapologetically. That shit is inspiring. You are so smart and so hood and so smart and so hood. You strike an amazing balance, bro. And I'm like, I want to be like Dre when I grow up. So I need for you to keep going and keep inspiring little niggas like me. So thank you for having me on the show, bro.
Hell yeah. How
When
can
is
the
this
people find
dropping?
you?
When is it dropping?
Next week, Monday.
Okay, so that'll be after my tour. I'm starting a tour called Born Funny,
Hell yeah.
and it is a stand-up comedy tour, self-funded. You know, Dre, in this business, we wait around a lot for people to tap
Oh,
us and
shit.
tell us, give us permission to do things and deem us excellent before we get our big break. Well, I'm creating my own big break, starting the Born Funny tour, coming to a city near you. And I know you're based in New York, so I will be at the Black Women in Comedy Festival in June.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
so if you enjoyed me on Dre's podcast, catch me at the Black Women in Comedy Festival in June. It's a whole week, so you got plenty of time to pull up.
Hell
But yeah, follow me at Rita Brent Comedy on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all the shit I don't want to be on, but I have to. Follow me for more funny content. And man, I look forward to chopping it up with you more in the future, Dre. Appreciate you,
Hell
bro.
yeah. And that's the show, yo. Shout out to Big Rita. Shout out to the people
Hey.
listening. Hey, yo. Peace, love, and wave grease and all that good shit. Slouch Theory.